morning students. And in the previous video we studied about the magnetic effects of a conductor which is in a form of circular loop. And we found out that in a circular loop the magnetic field goes inside the circular loop and comes out from the other side. And basically it behaves like a bar magnet. So similarly, like I said, if the current is increased in a circular loop, the strength of the magnetism increases. In the same way, if I increase the number of turns of the circular loop, then also the magnetic field increases, or the strength of the magnetic field increases. So this is another form of the circular loop in which I have created many n number of turns, and I have connected it to a battery. Now as soon as the current starts flowing from this, the magnetic field is generated, and because there are many number of turns, what happens is the magnetic field comes out like this. Now if you remember, when have we seen such figure? Yes, that's right. We have seen this diagram before in case of bar magnet. So basically, this type of shape or n number of turns when applied on a circular loop, it behaves similar to a bar magnet. Now it also depends on the direction of the current. Suppose in this case, we have the magnetic field in this direction, like this. Okay? So it comes this way and goes around, and inside it is a straight line similar to a bar magnet. So this is the same thing. The only difference is that you can change the direction of the current, and the direction of the magnetic field will also change. Like we have seen in circular loop and a straight conductor. So if I reverse the direction of the batteries, then the current flowing in the coil or the conductor will also change, and therefore the direction of the magnetic field will also change. So if I change the direction of the battery, the magnetic field lines are going in this direction. If I change the battery, then it will go in the other side, because I have changed the direction of the current flowing. Okay. Now this type of setup, where in a circular loop you have created n number of turns, it is called a solenoid. It is called a solenoid. And the solenoid has the magnetic field similar to a bar magnet. Remember, it comes out from north and enters to south, and inside it goes from south to north in a straight line, like this. Inside the magnet it is a straight line from south to north, outside north to south. If I change the direction, then the direction of the magnetic field will also change, like this, similarly, and over here also. Now what happens is, this becomes north and this becomes south, because the direction of the magnetic field has changed. The field lines are moving in the opposite direction because I have changed the direction of the batteries. So changing the direction of the batteries, the current in the circuit changes, and the direction of the magnetic field lines also changes. Now you can increase the number of turns, and then the strength of the magnetic field also increases. But don't increase the length too much, because if you are increasing the number of turns, you are giving more wire. And as we know, the length of the wire increases, its resistance also increases. So if there is more resistance, then there will be less current flowing. So you need to have the balance of more current and more number of turns. If the number of turns increase, then the resistance will increase and the current will decrease. So once again you will have less magnetic field. So you need to have a balance if you need to create a strong magnet. Okay. The other thing is increasing the area and decreasing the area. If you increase the area of the loop, the strength of the magnetism or the magnetic field will decrease. So if you have smaller area, then all the field lines will try to pass through that smaller area, and therefore its strength will increase. So you need to decrease the area and increase the number of of turns and increase the amount of current flowing in the solenoid to make this a strong magnet. Now the other thing is electromagnet. This is a coil. But if I take a conductor, let's say a copper rod or an iron rod, and I wrap that coil or the wire around that conductor, then this metal conductor will behave like a magnet, a bar magnet, and that is known as an electromagnet. Electromagnet. So what is an electromagnet? Electromagnet is nothing but a metal conductor, preferably copper or iron, and then we have n number of turns wound around it and connected to a battery. Such a setup is called an electromagnet. Same thing applies over here as well. More number of turns, then the magnet will be strong. More current, then again the magnet will be stronger. Okay. More important thing is the conductor that we are using. If it is a very good conductor, the magnet will be strong. And the good thing about this is, as soon as you remove the battery, this whole setup does not have magnetic field. So as soon as you remove the batteries, or if you stop the current flowing in the conductor, then the magnet will remain as it is, and the conductor will remain as it is, and there will be no magnetism present in that conductor. And therefore, electromagnet, you can switch whenever you want the magnetic field to appear or disappear. Okay, and you can also change the direction of this magnetic field. Once again, by changing the batteries, if this is north and south, when you reverse the batteries, then this will become south and this will become north. Okay, I hope it is clear to you, students. So we studied that a circular loop with n number of turns is called a solenoid. Its magnetic field lines or its magnetic field is similar to a bar magnet, because the field lines emerge from one end, that is north, and it enters the other end, that is south, and inside it moves from south to north. You can change the direction of the magnetic field by simply reversing the direction of the current, and that is the advantage of a solenoid. And if you place a soft iron core or a copper core in that coil, then it will behave like an electromagnet. Okay, so this is what we have studied today. Remember these points, and I will talk to you in a next video.